What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the EU4 Super States AI only battle. Let's get straight back into things. North America is kind of peaceful at the moment, although Cascadia, I think, is about to get rid of these little guys down here. Baja, California, South. But apart from that, it's very peaceful. The same cannot be said for Europe. It is a mess over there. I don't even think we want to look. Austria is involved in like 3 wars, as we saw at the end of the last episode. It is crazy. If you're new to this series and just randomly clicked on it, I thought I would say, be awesome if you go check it out from episode 1, understand how we got to this crazy world, but I'm sure most of you aren't, so there's really no need for that. But yeah, as you know, see, if you didn't check out the last episode, well, go check it out, it'll be fun. But yeah, this is just a mess. I feel like, I don't know, this is not usual. Like, the chances of this sort of Europe is highly unlikely, and I feel like it's probably to do with the Super States mod. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like this has had an influence how the world's played out, because it was definitely obviously harder for someone like Spain or Castile to colonize earlier on when they were still somewhat alive. But maybe that's what happened. But either way, it's not really what we're focusing on. It's interesting to have a look. I know a lot of you do want to see what's going on. Just have a quick look at East Asia, because we haven't had a look over there recently, as you can see. Japan formed. That surprised me. Japan has formed, so there you go. Always worth checking. And I believe Australia is not yet here. French Oceania, okay. French New Zealand, yeah, they grabbed all of that from Portugal. Tasmania is all Victoria need, and I believe they would be able to form Australia. I mean, they should be able to do it. They have a 64 stack. And they have 38 transports, so maybe they're preparing for that war, but they're not even friends. Hang on, there's a delivery here, sorry about that, guys. There's just a delivery here, but had to go get the package. But let's see, let's go back to what we are focusing on. The game kept playing, so I come back 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes, like a minute later, some crazy stuff going on. Nope, Florida, that war we already knew about. Cascadia and called in Missouri to attack Sonora, who Texas were protecting. Good job, Cascadia. This pointless war against a tiny Mexican state. I feel like this was like, let's attack Texas without attacking Texas, if you know what I mean. And Cascadia gonna lose 2 separate battles. Not a good start for... Oh no, Yep, they lost both of them. Not the start they would have expected or wanted, but there you go. Cascadia, good start, and Texas, not a good start even. Texas, will they be able to defend themselves here? But Missouri, I think Missouri got separate peace already, by the way. Yep, they did. Texas just went in there, and pretty smart move, just to occupy both of their provinces, got them out of it as quickly as possible. Probably a very smart move. But let's see, Cascadia, how are you doing? Let's watch this. This is going to be very interesting. Cascadia definitely have the numbers, and they're losing this opening conflict, and they decide, nope, they're going to try again, nope, they've lost again. What are you doing? We all witnessed that, right? We all just saw Cascadia individually attack an 80 stack with 430 stacks, and all 4 stacks getting wiped, right? We all saw that, right? Guys, what is wrong with you? Target of the coalition of Texas. Oh my goodness, there is also a coalition against these guys. Cascadia. Okay, Cascadia might be about to die. I feel like that coalition could trigger, and that would be it. We just saw the dumbest AI move ever. That is Civ 5 level dumb AI. What do you... Also, Florida just finished whatever the Haiti war, and Britain did finally take a little bit of it. A little bit of Haiti. But what the hell? Oh my god, okay. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it was beyond dumb. They did not need this to happen. Like, did they just not like the 100,000 plus soldiers they had? They're just like, no, we don't like you guys, we're going to send you to die? I mean, what is going on? You wouldn't need to do this if you hadn't... Oh my god, we all saw it. That is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Oh, okay, Nevada just declared war on Cascadia. That is a new level of bravery. Well, let's see how that affects things. Nevada going to contribute. I can't believe they were brave enough to just attack. That seems... Something's going on in Cascadia. There's no way. They just messed up there. Then Nevada declares war. There's no way that's possible. It's only good news for Texas, of course, who are going to make more progress now. What are you gonna do, New York? What are you gonna do about all of this going on? You're gonna get Manitoba, gonna get Florida, you're gonna go on and finish them off. Because if Cascadia disappears here, which they might, because they've still not embraced the Enlightenment, then New York will be leading the way as we push deeper and deeper towards the end. 1733 right now, we'll be going up to 1821, of course, and that is not too far away now, so this could be the defining moment that could seal our winner, and Cascadia is rebuilding, but nowhere near enough. I want to actually go and have a look in the army tab. New York did just go... Okay, New York's taken one province from Acadia, but okay, so straight up, Cascadia currently have 32,000 manpower remaining, Texas have none. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, those battles must have done some damage to Texas then. And yeah, Cascadia do now have a higher total of troops, but I feel like Nevada is down here somewhere. Maybe a bit further. Nevada here with 18,000 manpower, 34,000. If you throw that in on Texas side, and Sonora, I have no idea where they are. But Sonora as well, I imagine they're still currently got the upper hand, but Cascadia have the manpower, but they can't afford to like lose another battle. That's all I'm thinking right now. Yeah, there's a 20 stack of Sonorans there. Manitoba now had a 52 stack, so clearly are reaping the benefits of all those new provinces. It's an extra sort of 10,000 men in their army. And yeah, New York finished that off incredibly quickly. I don't even know which province they still had hold of. Acadia, I think it was this one here. But yeah, it's gone. It's now New York's. And there you go, just slow growth from New York. Maybe showing Cascadia the way to do it. So see, yeah, I imagine they took all of Saskatchewan. That is probably where most of the aggressive expansion came from. Then they very quickly took out Baja California here. Now they're fighting almost on two fronts with Texas, and that's not going well for them. Why has Wyoming got an army with a... What were you doing, Wyoming? Why did you have the little black flag? Coalitions, oh my goodness. Frankfurt v. Austria. Texas is the only one in a coalition against Cascadia. That was, I imagine Texas thought everyone was going to be like, oh yeah, Texas on our side, but no, they were not willing to fight. Cascadia minus 58 war score right now. I mean, that's not, I imagine we'll probably see something like Saskatchewan released. I don't think we'll see Texas like eat up the whole of California down here, but it would be interesting. 1,058% war score now to take everything from Cascadia. New York is currently sat at 1,072%, so New York probably still just edging it. Obviously, these provinces here are tiny, these ones are fairly big. Okay, Cascadia, it's now or never, it's do or die, because you're not really doing anything. Minus 61 war score right now. Exactly nil in the war with Nevada. Not sure how that's going to help. Manitoba, are you in a war? I don't think you are, but what the heck? Guaranteeing, oh. Gonna say, why is it so purple? Ottomans are losing to Baluchistan. I mean, also Austria has either done really... I don't know, Austria's out of two of those giant wars, and I mean, they're still here, but they're still having to fight quite a bit. There's a big battle going on there. What was I going to say? The Ottomans are somehow losing to those random two provinces. I don't know how, but they are. Don't ask me. Muscovite. Poor old Muscovy. They've just been torn apart this game. And how did Switzerland get over here? Okay, whatever. Let's go back to what is important here. This stuff here. Nevada, separate piece to Missouri as well. Missouri like, yeah, we're not part of this sinking ship anymore. Texas struggling at the moment to get the job done. They still sit 7th above Cascadia. And obviously that will probably be staying that way. Cascadia, how are you messing this up this badly? I can't believe what we saw down here. That was ridiculous. Something must have gone wrong. For them, why wouldn't they not just all attack at once? Why did they each wait until the next first stack was wiped? There was no strategy in that, and it's been a bit of a mess for Cascadia since, although they seem to have recovered a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, now Tupiniquim is going to die. The other Brazilian natives, although it's Britain this time, and Florida's just helping. So that's not good for Floridian Brazil. But yeah, I think Saskatchewan's probably going to emerge again very soon. Probably get released. Maybe Cascadia will just break apart here. This is going to be one mean peace deal. Honestly, it's up to Sonora, isn't it? What happens? Yeah, it is up to Sonora. So I don't know, maybe we'll see a giant Sonora form. Texas won't really gain anything, I don't think. I mean, I doubt Sonora would give them these provinces. That doesn't seem the smartest of move. Cascadia is still trying. They have driven them back. They're undoing some of the damage. But it's minus 76 war score, and also... But they are beating Nevada, so I mean... Look on the flip... Okay, well, District of Columbia is screwed. There is a lot more noble rebels here than they can deal with. I don't know exactly what that's going to do to them. Is that going to turn them into a monarchy? I don't really know. What are they right now? They're a territory at the moment. Surrounded by sovereign state. Okay, that's different. Why is New York... I didn't notice New York was different to the rest. That's a new thing. State. The most are still states or territories, like Quebec or provinces. Quebec's a province. Grand republics. We saw that before, but why, what is a sovereign state? Okay, the Grand Republic of... Yep, okay, it happened. Idaho was released. Did Nevada grab this back, maybe? Is that war over too? No, because Nevada's still at war, so they can't have gained anything. Unless it was given to them in the other peace deal, which would have been weird. Texas didn't gain anything either. And yes, Saskatchewan was released, as well as Idaho. But that is about it. And I think... You gain this Manitoba? I don't know, I don't think so. But, oh, this is a mess. Look at these provinces. Saskatchewan didn't get everything back. But, yeah, now, I mean, this is bad news for Nevada. This is not going to be a good time. Yep, their army is going to just... No, they might not lose, but there's another 30 stacks, so yeah. That sucks for Cascadia, who are still 8th on the Great Powers list, and if they embrace that institution, they will shoot up again. But, I mean, oh my goodness, the Ottomans have a lot of development. How are they... Oh, if they embrace, they'll be right back up anyway, so... I don't know. New York obviously not as good as we thought, but still, they're doing pretty well. New York, where's your army? Oh, it's just chilling over here. New York do definitely have a huge navy. That is one thing to bear in mind. Wow, that's a lot of heavy ships. I imagine that's probably second only to Great Britain. Just as a hazard a guess, but I imagine that's how it is. Look, that's 35, 46, 67. So very strong New York. Cascadia are going to be very low, and they separate piece Nevada for nothing? Maybe they gave them this, but... Nevada seems to be changing shape a little bit, but not much. Obviously, we saw Idaho return. Poor old Cascadia, not a good time. Oh no, they're still at war with Nevada. What? It didn't look like it. Okay, yeah, you're gonna win. I'm just seeing things. They've not grown at all. Okay, did Britain are winning this war. Poor natives. They were doing so well, but I mean, it's going to lead to a huge Britain here, and that is not good news for Florida because they were doing so well, and then. Britain's just going to have another giant colony, or Argentina is just going to be absolutely massive, one or the other. Probably the second as well. I imagine it will be the second option there. Poor old District of Columbia. Like I say, I don't know what this does exactly, but I think they'll change government type or something from territory to something else. Oh, it tells you what they are. So they're all just American state republics though, but why is this one a sovereign state? There's no difference? I don't know. Okay, you're sieging that very slowly, but I'm sure you'll get it done eventually. Cascadia still winning. Nevada's still coming back. Cascadia's not having a good time right now, is it? You have a big navy. Okay, 60 transports. I mean, only 17 heavies, but, you know, if they need to get somewhere in a hurry, I'm sure it'll be fine. Is this Yucatan? Yep, Yucatan going after Castile. It's just not been a good game for Castile at all. Pretty atrocious for them. Oh, and that war is over. I think Cascadia did grab some stuff, or they gave it to Wyoming, one or the other that time, but it's a bit of a mess. Okay, Manitoba, Florida, Floridian, Brazil, oh my goodness, Indiana v Wyoming, Texas, and Wisconsin. This is like an interestingly balanced war. Manitoba, Florida, and Indiana v Texas, Wyoming, Wisconsin. Obviously, Floridian, Brazil is not going to really contribute, so it's basically a 3-on-3. I'm excited for this. This is going to be an interesting one right here. Okay. Could be one of the more interesting ones we've seen. Florida v Texas. I believe for the first time these two have gone against... Look at Florida, though. They're rushing to rebuild. I don't know if Texas just destroyed their army. I imagine Florida's army... Yep, Florida's army is in Brazil. Britain just grabbed a whole lot of this for Britain, Brazil. Florida are going to have to dash back now. And obviously, if the Texan Navy... I don't know how strong the Texan Navy is. If they can catch them off guard... returning home, they could win here, but this is already a bad start for Florida and their team, which is Indiana, and Manitoba's going to have to put in some work here, because Wisconsin aren't dead, and Wyoming, I mean, Wyoming are a bit are probably not too strong. You can probably deal with them. But yeah, Wisconsin, Manitoba is going to be the interesting battle. Manitoba should win. And then obviously Florida need to get... Yeah, okay. Texas going after Indiana. Manitoba, you going to get involved there? No. Oh, well, Indiana won anyway somehow. And yeah, obviously once Florida returns, and they are returning, 50,000 men just got here. That should maybe... I feel like Florida, Indiana, and Manitoba might have a bit too much. I think Manitoba's a bit too strong. Nevada just attacked Idaho. Don't even give them a break, guys. Jeez, chill down a bit. But this war, 7 war score already in favour of Manitoba. But that's going to be it for this episode. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.